What's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, no other girl, Viana's Beauty. If you're new to this channel, this is a channel where we talk everything beauty related, from makeup, yes, makeup, hairstyle, I style my hair, lifestyle, fashion, and of course fitness. But today we are not talking about any of those things. We are talking about content creating, which is YouTube. We are talking about things that can make your content better. We're talking about things that can make your YouTube channel grow faster. And some of these things are just from my experience. And before we get into the topic of today purpose, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please just take a moment and hit on the subscription button. I'm looking at you, I'm seeing you. And don't forget to hit on the post notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I post. So getting to the topic of today, we are talking about 5 things new YouTubers, not only upcoming YouTubers, not only small YouTubers, but I also see big YouTubers doing some of these mistakes, and we'll be addressing them today. Now, I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm just learning from my mistake, and when I see the fact that you can't do something doesn't mean that if you see somebody doing that thing the wrong way, you'll not identify that that thing is wrong. So yeah, we'll be talking about it today. And without further ado, the first mistake that I really get pissed off personally, I don't know if it's just me, is the fact that content creators don't have contact with their audience. Now, the first mistake, let me just demonstrate it before I mention it. The first mistake, imagine if I'm talking to you like this. Do you get the mistake now? Do you get the mistake? Do you know what I mean? Okay, now let me look at you to see if you notice what happened. Did you notice what happened? Did you notice what happened? Most content creators, they don't have contact with their audience, especially because, forget about doing support for support. I know most of us were in groups where people just watch our content to support, but there are some people out there that are watching your content to gain something from it. I don't know if you understand. And it's not fair if they are watching you and they can't connect with you because you are looking elsewhere. Yes, now I am looking at myself, okay? I use my phone and I use my front camera to film. Right now, I'm talking to you, I'm looking at myself. If you are looking at the screen right now, you will know that I'm not looking at you. I don't know if it makes sense. I've tried to call people's attention on this particular issue. I have talked about it with a lot of people I'm on in the same group, but they keep making this mistake. I don't understand why, and it really pisses me off when I see some other big YouTubers that I'm looking up to and they're talking to me like this. Like, you're not talking to yourself, you're talking to you're talking to the world, you're talking to many people out there whom you've never met, and it's important for you to have eye contact like this. So the way to correct this mistake is on your phone. I don't know what phone you are using. If you are, I keep saying phone, I think everybody is using the phone like me. If you're using a camera, check on there's something called the lens. You have to look straight into the lens. If you're using a phone where the camera, just check your phone, observe your phone. Where you have the small dots, that's where your lens is. That's where you have to look at. You don't have to look at yourself. Please stop doing this. Stop looking at yourself. There's a mirror in your house. If you want to admire yourself, go to the mirror. Don't be talking to us and you're looking at yourself like this. You're not having contact with your audience. You are not connecting with your audience. And honestly, most people have told me that when they see such, they immediately click out of the video. Remember that YouTube now is very competitive, and it's important for you to put in, like, just chip in things that will make your content look better. And this is the first thing I am addressing today, because a lot of us upcoming YouTubers, we keep making this mistake. Please practice looking into the lens and not yourself when you are talking. Myself, at times I do make this mistake, but we learn every day, okay? We learn every day, and if you keep practicing looking at the lens, you will avoid making this mistake. I remember calling up someone, I know she watched this video, and I told her, please be looking into your lens. You keep looking out. She said, that one don't pass me. I know if you do on me. But you just have to keep practicing, guys. Anything that will make your content look better. You know, we are not limiting ourselves. You might still be having views now, but what about the future? We are creating a brand and we'll get bigger. So we just have to professionalize things. Yes. So the second mistake is your audio quality. I know that people go crazy, like they want to invest in light, invest in camera, but the audio quality sucks. Apart from seeing you and seeing what you are doing, the second most important thing is hearing what you are saying. I know there are many deaf people out there that might just be viewing what you are doing. They will not be hearing, but there is a minority for that. Okay, please work on your audio quality. So many YouTubers, I'll go to their channel, I can't hear what they say. Either the background music is so loud. I was doing that mistake as well, and I've learned from it. And I'm so much grateful for the good number of people who caught my attention to that. We are not here to listen to the beautiful music playing at the background, but we are here to hear what you have to tell us. We are here to get what you have for us. So please just try. If you don't have a mic like this right now, I have a mic. Where is it? Yeah, I have a mic pinned in my body. Yes, I have a mic. Like, it's not all the time that you want to make it obvious, but wherever it is, it grabs your audio quality. So here is my mic. This is a Boya microphone. It's very affordable. You can get it from Amazon. Please, these are simple things that can make your video quality, you know, good. Like, I'm not saying you should go break the bank. This mic is very affordable. You don't need anything fancy like the one you put on the ear or the one you talk on. No. You don't need all those things. Just a simple Boya microphone will go a long way. Please invest on your mic. If you don't have mic, just try to talk audibly. Like, open your mouth when talking. Don't be scared. You're just talking in front of a device. I know it takes time to build up the confidence, but just try to open up your mouth. Just feel free. Talk as if you're talking with your friend, not a close by friend. Talk as if you're talking with a friend who is in the next room, so you need to scream a little bit for her to hear. I'm not saying you should come here and say, "Welcome to my channel." No. That's not what I mean. Just feel free and make us hear what you are saying. Like, the third thing, let me not talk too much on that point. The third thing that I see a lot of small YouTubers do is not engaging with their audience. And how do you engage with your audience? By replying to comments. You know, if people comment on your videos, don't just come and give a like or give a love. You have to reply. Some people to ask questions. Like, I've been on a number of small YouTubers and I'm asking them maybe regarding a tutorial they did because I really want to learn, and they don't answer me, or they go on, they come and answer me after a month or so when I've already lost interest. I was doing that mistake as well, but I know we are all busy. I know as you're growing, the work becomes difficult because then you have more than 100 comments to answer. But do it at your leisure time. This is what I do when I post a video and I go to the toilet to do number 2. I posted a video like a few days back and people are asking me, what is number 2? Number 2 is when you go to poop in the toilet. Yes, I said it. When you go to shit. Okay, so when I go to the toilet, I just take my phone, and while I'm doing it, I'm trying to reply the comments. Somebody asked me, yeah, why are you always going to the toilet with your phone? I'm using one stone to shoot 2 birds. Do you know what I wanted to say? I wanted to say I'm using 2 stones to shoot 1 bird. Okay, guys, which takes me to the number 4 point. The fourth point is making your content interesting. Yes, you saw what I just did, right? Let me tell you now, that was intentional, just to loosen up things. That's a way when you're in class. I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm in class and the teacher is so serious, the teacher will just come and give, I did mathematics, the teacher will just come and just give formulas, go from the beginning to the end without any fun, without trying to loosen us up. It becomes boring for me. Like, I just find it like a burden studying. But when you are doing, I'm not saying everybody should use the same method, okay, but once a while just try to change things a little. People should not be too used to one method on your channel. You know what I'm saying? That's why, if you've noticed, sometimes I try to change up my background. I change the various places where I do my videos. I change the feel, I change the editing a little bit. Just try to incorporate different things to make your channel more interesting, to make people want to come back to it. Like if they're coming, they'll be like, oh my god, what does she have for us today? Don't be too serious. Don't do one of the same thing all the time. I know this one is different from branding. Your branding has to be consistent. Like this one is different from branding. I'm talking in the space of your content, like the way you talk. If you try to make fun, try to make your audience feel at home. Sometimes don't just come and you're talking to us. What example can I use? Okay, you're talking to us about skincare, and you don't really make anything that can make people laugh and relate to what you are saying. Don't copy my method. Let it just flow. Okay, just go with the flow, guys. Just go with the flow. Okay, the fourth thing, is it the fourth or the fifth thing? Oh my god, I have a lot of points. I don't even know how to organize them anymore. Yeah, one very important thing that is not very long YouTube introduced, which was the premieres. That's if you want to post your video, instead of posting, you do the premieres. Before I get into the points proper, I just want to say a little thing about premiering. When you premiere your video and you can interact with your audience, like on the live, you know, the premiere is almost like a live video. Okay, so you have people there where you can chat with them on the live chat. When chatting with them, you are making sure that you retain them, and as such they will stay on your video, maybe from the beginning to the end. So if you have like 10 people watching and your video is about 10 minutes, how many minutes? That's already 100 minutes you get for that video. So the mistake I want to talk about is people not being on their premiere. People will make a premiere and at that time they are not there. People will come and are saying, hello host, hello host, hello host. Host is nowhere to be found. When you are scheduling a premiere, make sure that it will be at the convenient time when you are there. If you know you will forget, I forget a lot. I have a lot of responsibilities on my head. What you can do is set a reminder, not even a reminder. You can set a reminder and then you set, how do they call this thing when you put the video, and no, when you set a reminder on your phone. You can set a reminder on your phone, get a timer. At that time, you will have a ringtone that will remind you that your premiere is now. That's just the worst mistake you can do, making your premiere just like scheduling in live and then you go live and you are not there for your audience. Now, I'm not talking about silent live now. Silent live is quite different. So guys, those are the 5 points I have for you today. Yes, I have many other points, but not to make this video so long and boring. Remember, one of my points was making your video interesting. I really want to make your video very, very interesting. Just keep it average. Don't make it too long. Yeah, except you're a very big YouTuber that you know that people will watch whatever nonsense you post. But for us small YouTubers, just make it averagely long. Don't make it too long, and in the short time you have, just make it interesting. And my very first point, let me repeat it again. Let me see if you notice what I'm doing now. Please leave it on the comment section. Yes guys, as I was saying, just make it very interesting. Interact with your audience, reply to all the comments, and yeah, also try to subscribe to other YouTubers, and you know, that way they will come back to your channel to support you. Yes, I wish. That was so awkward, right? I hope now you get the drift, you get the point, what I mean by having a contact with your audience. Thank you so much for watching. It's your girl Vienna's Beauty, and I'm definitely gonna see you in my next video. Remember to subscribe, like, comment if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and a big shout out to all my subscribers, to all my OGs. I love you so much. We're definitely gonna meet at the top. Bye bye. Saying